out. You know, he just signed like this contract, 2 years, 4.6. So if given like the opportunity, he's gonna show out, and then he's gonna get a huge contract like after this next 2 years is over, as opposed to the first pick of the draft has to sign like a long term like rookie contract. Um, I believe it's 6 years or so. You feel me? So and then he just has to play out like his contract for the next 6 years, and if Shador does well, he should be past him.
Uh, I keep it 1,000 with you. I don't understand why would they even draft him to the Browns, knowing they have Flacco and the other kid. But even with all of those quarterbacks, you want to start Shador. Like I didn't get that, like because we all knew he was gonna be the highest selling jersey. We knew wherever he went, whether it was Vegas, New York, fucking Steelers, wherever, it's gonna be tickets sold. It's a Sander quarterback. So like I don't get this whole situation with him. Even him losing money, he's gonna be that guy, bro. In 2 years, he's gonna be that guy, bro.
When the Browns start 0-4 with Joe Flacco,
Damn.
and plus like the fans in fucking Cleveland are gonna fucking make noise, is when they're gonna put Shador Sanders in there.
Oh, he's gonna get played this year. I guarantee it. At some given point, whether it's gonna be a simple fucking a QB screen or some shit, it's gonna happen, bro. I just don't get it, bro. Like he's a good looking kid. You know what I mean? I was watching. Did you watch the practices?
Yeah,
Practice.
yeah. I mean,
Ooh. Uh,
he
yeah.
he looks better than like the other kid.
Yo, I was really shocked at some of these practices. I seen the Shador, I seen Cam, but yo, what's up with Hunter, bro? Like Hunter is not looking good as a wide receiver, bro.
I don't know, man. He. I mean, eventually he's gonna have to make a decision, and the Jags are gonna have to make like a decision too, and tell him, listen, we are paying you, and this is what you're gonna do.
Yeah, I think
And
they got him at wide receiver too.
I mean, if I were them, I would start him off as a wide receiver with Justin, you know, and take it like from there, because that's been like the Achilles heel for the Jaguars. Like their quarterback is is above good, but he don't have any targets. So maybe he can make like a difference, like with that part. You know what I mean?
Do you think that Shador is gonna be better than Cam and Travis? Because like yo, like dude was catching the ball with his body. Like when I was watching Hunter, like when he was catching, like he you know what I mean, he's not you're at practice. So practice is all about your hands. Practice is like showing the best of you. So when he's catching the ball, it's like he's off route, he's running wide routes, he's missing steps, stumbling and shit like that, bro. And it's like this ain't
Well,
even game time, bro. So like I wonder if like Shador is gonna be benched all this year and probably half of next year and be greater than all three of his brothers.
It's early. It's early. Well, I think to start off the season, his brother Shiloh is gonna be part of like the rotation with Tampa Bay, which I'm a Coppers jersey.
Of course, you got to.
So because we were in need of a safety, so he's gonna have his shot. He's gonna
Yeah.
have like his opportunity to really
And that's what I like about these Sander kids, bro. You know what I mean? Not only are they media trained, they are leading by example. And I like that, especially in this era now, because these are the kids that are being watched. Yeah, he came to the press with the big ass chain and everything, but the kid is grateful for being in the third round, 144th pick. The kid is grateful to be in the Browns. He wasn't like, nah, fuck. I mean, he probably didn't have a choice, but he's gonna put in that work, man. And that's what I just need that Kobe mentality from a person to be the next Tom Brady. And if he could be the next black Tom Brady, bro, getting picked in the third round, not playing for the first 2 years of your career, all the odds stacked against you. Your brothers was first and second, and they didn't do good. And yeah, bro. I mean, I just see it. I like you said, it's still early, but these guys, I don't know. Like when I see these guys, I see them like joking and playing and smiling, but like Shador's on some like, oh no, we come in here to work. Like this is what we doing. Like Ward got that attitude too, but Shador got something to prove, man. I love that kid,
yeah. I
man. I'm
mean,
not gonna lie.
he's definitely gonna have his shot. He's definitely gonna have like his opportunity, and he's got to make good with the opportunities that are gonna be given to him. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I don't see. Well, the Deshaun Watson is not gonna play this year. I don't think so. If I were the Browns, I'm paying him anyway. Might as well just have him sit for the rest of the year. Make sure he's 1,000% like for next year, and it gives you time to see what you got. Because the
Does
Browns,
he wanna play in the Browns?
because
Come
like the Browns
on.
ain't going nowhere. The Browns ain't going nowhere this year, so you might as well just play the guys that you drafted
I
and
mean,
see what happens.
come on, bro. Does Watson really want to even start? Does he, bro? Like this is a situation where it's like, bro, let me just get my money. Give it to the old head of the rookie. And then the old head should be on some like, you know what, coach? It's almost destined for the kid to like it seems like that's I don't know. I don't
Well,
know. Like he's gonna get his burn, but
I mean,
ugh.
like the wild card here is Deshaun Watson, because the Browns are gonna keep Joe Flacco because he's the only veteran that.
Right.
Oh no, and plus they got a Pickett too.
Oh shit. I think they're gonna trade Pickett. They're gonna trade Pickett. They're gonna
And they
give
got
Pickett
Pickett, so they got Watson, they got Flacco, they
Pickett.
got
Just
Sanders, Pickett,
that's
and the
four.
other quarterback. So it's
That's
five.
five. All right, so they got five quarterback. Pickett is collateral damage. They're gonna get somebody for Pickett. You know what I mean? Come on, bro. Give them the two quarterbacks. Get them the fuck out of here, bro. Send Pickett to Vegas or send them to fucking
So normally a team carries three fucking quarterbacks: their starter, their backup, and the backup.
mm,
So As of right now, the starter right now, I would guess is Joe Flacco. Uh, and
And Watson.
well, like what? I'm not counting like Watson because I know he's not gonna play like this year.
He's
So
not. He's not set for this year.
I don't think so, man. Because what he tore his Achilles towards the end of last season, right? So it usually takes a year.
Yeah.
So if he tore his Achilles, what in December?
Mhm.
So he's not gonna be back
Um.
till maybe
Nah,
if late up in the season. I don't know. That's something that we gotta look up, but I doubt that Deshaun Watson
bro.
is
I'm just saying, for mental health reasons, bro. The Browns is gonna start shaking at some point, right? Like they got the potential, they got the experience, they got the heart, they got the energy. You know what I mean? Like
right.
they could click, bro. Like they could really click. You gotta understand. The Browns just got a whole new fan base, bro. Like they got a whole. The Cleveland is actually popping right now, bro. Like they're really popping right now. So
Yeah.
I just felt like Watson, he got to get out of there, bro. For mental health reasons, them people booed
But
you.
I doubt it because they paid him what $295 million, and like a good portion of that like is guaranteed money. He's not going nowhere. Deshaun Watson ain't going nowhere.
I mean, niggas pay niggas every day, b.
Well,
Like you know what I
I
mean?
mean, it's true, but a team, a small market team, just like the Browns, I don't think that they're gonna wash that money, bro. So
Well, here's the
he's
thing.
gonna stay. He's gonna stay on the team, and Flacco is gonna stay like on the team, and I guess it's gonna be like a shootout and like a competition between Pickett, Shador Sanders, and who's the other quarterback? I don't want to be
I'll tell you right now.
disrespecting his name.
Joe Flacco. Dylan Gabriel.
Yes. So
Uh,
two of those guys are not gonna be there.
do you put Pickett and do you put Watson over Pickett and Shador?
Of course, he's my franchise guy.
Okay,
He's just hurt right now.
so that's what I'm saying. Like he's hurt. Like this is the game of what can you do for me today? And even when you was doing your thing, you wasn't doing it 294 fucking $1 million worth. Like, right? You got booed off the fucking stage.
Yeah.
So when the billionaires give you that money, right? They front you that money. They are expecting you to come back as this machine. 6 games is all it takes for a team to be like, fuck this guy, we're going somewhere else with it. And they're prepared. They are paying dudes to sit on the sideline at this point, bro.
Um, I don't know, man, but I know that they definitely not gonna cut Deshaun Watson. So, like, the only expendable guy will be Kenny Pickett.
Pickett is definitely up for trade. But how much you want to make a bet? They are down to, I guarantee you, they'll trade Watson before Shador's contract is up.
The question is who really wants Deshaun Watson, who's blown out his knee twice?
The Raiders, the Steelers, fucking the Jets.
Yeah,
all of those guys will be a great contender
I
for him because you know what?
mean,
You sit out this year, and next year you have a whole new team with any one of those teams I just said. With any one of those teams, and you will have a great, like Deshaun Watson will be a whole new fucking quarterback, guaranteed. I mean, you can even stick him on like, you put him on like fucking, Cincinnati, just behind Burrow. You good with that?
I could see that, but I think it's too large of a contract because the team that picks him up has to pay like the larger, like the portion of the remaining like balance on that contract.
Hmm. Yeah.
So which team is gonna have that bread and really, really, really wants like Deshaun Watson, like to
I
do
think
that?
he hangs it up, bro.
I don't see it happening.
Do you think it's a possibility he could early retirement?
Nah, I think he still wants to give it like another shot. He's still young. I mean, I don't even think he's 30 yet.
I mean, all right. So when you tear your
Right,
ACL, you know,
right.
twice, it's pretty much, you know what I mean? And then you're behind like somebody like Cleveland, and then you really don't have nowhere to go. And most likely the place that you're going to go is not going to have the greatest line.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you're too much of a liability at this contact sport. So 30 or not, I mean, two times, how many concussions? I mean, the mental health portion of, you know, getting booed out of your fucking career, basically. It takes a lot, bro. Like when you're that guy, bro, and you're on your way down, and the people around you shit on you, bro.
Yeah.
That shit is, and then it's like you got to understand. We're just saying like, oh yeah, he's still a great quarterback. He's still number two. Da, 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 da. That was a starting quarterback that got booed out his stadium by his fans. That is on the verge of recovery to get back number one with two other rookie quarterbacks that are fucking fire. I mean, the mental, bro. It's all about the mental, and some dudes just really ain't built for this, bro. And wasn't he having a? Was it him with the massage parlor? Was that him?
I think so. Yeah, that was a couple years ago. I mean, I don't know, man. He's always into some mess, like alleged rapes and
Yeah. See,
just
yeah.
acting crazy. I mean,
I mean, you
I don't
got to
know.
think about that.
This is all like allegedly. He's never been, like convicted or nothing. But
But that see, we don't. After a while, it gets swept under the rugs. But you don't want other owners to be like, "All right, do I want to take the baggage of, cleaning up this nigga contract and paying his hand job dues?" You know what I mean? Like, I think he's just too much of a liability. You injury prone. You know what I mean? We don't know if you actually really are like that, and you come with a lot of personal baggage off the court or off the field. So I think he retires in the next 2 years, man. I
all
think he
right,
retires.
we'll see.
Yo, Caitlin. All right, so who you got? Caitlin Clark, or fucking Angel Reese?
I like both of them, but Kaylin Carr is different, man. She's different. She's different. I mean, as far as the NBA is concerned, I mean, she's the one that you watch.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She's pretty. I think this past game just broke a record for the most watched WNBA game.
All right, and that's another thing, right?
And
Like,
this is just the first game of the season, so just imagine.
Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, their careers ain't nothing to sneeze at. everything they do. But at one point, bro, right? At one point, Caitlin Clark is just breaking records, just left and right, bro. Just she made the game of what it is. And honestly, when you're that person, people hate. You know what I mean? Even when they're not trying to hate,
Yeah, yeah.
niggas hate.
I mean, come on, like we like the whole world knows there's some sort of bickering and animosity between her and Angel Reese, and it's nothing bad. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of
Competition.
being. I'm tired of all the buddy, LeBron and Dwayne Wade. I'm tired of all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, let's go on the banana boat, like working together. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man. We play ball. We on different teams, and I don't like you when you on the court. You don't like me when I'm on the court, and that's cool.
Yep.
That's the way it should be. You know what I'm saying? Now, outside of like a basketball or like whatever, I mean, I don't see why they can't be friends. You know what I'm saying? Because they both have the same goal. You know what I'm saying? Is to elevate the state of the WNBA, and they could do it together. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, bro. Nah. You gotta understand. These are two. All right, because we're all right. First of all, women don't like women. I
Oh
don't
yeah,
know.
for sure.
I don't know how the fuck you was able to maintain the shit for so many years and you held the whole social club together, bro, without it imploding. But
Uh,
when you think about it, when you think about it, right? Jordan wasn't cool with none of these niggas, bro.
yeah. Mm-mm.
Like, on or off the court, you gotta understand, niggas gotta go their whole career as their nemesis. So that way later on in life, when they're retired, then they could be cool. I
Yeah.
love this shit. I keep it 1,000. But the thing is that the white girl's so good that when Reese hates, it looks bad, bro. It looks bad. Did you see the foul?
Yeah. I mean,
What you, what you think? I
it,
didn't.
it was more of a flop than a hard foul. I mean, if you look at it, and because I looked at it a bunch of times just to see, you know what I mean. But I've seen a lot worse.
So
And
do you think it was one of those situations where it was like I don't like her, so I don't want her touching me. You know what I mean? Like type shit.
I don't know. I mean, no, I just what are we talking about? Reese or are we talking about Clark?
Yeah, like when Reese fouled
Uh,
Shorty, when Clark fouled Reese, do you think Reese was on some like I don't like this bitch, and
nah, nah,
she
nah. Reese has always played with some sort of edge, and not just with Caitlin Clark, with like everybody up in the league. So I think that she plays the same way, like with everybody. I don't think it was something extra because it was for Caitlin Clark. I think that anybody that would have fouled her like that would have got the same type of reaction from Angel Reese. But of course, we all look at it because it's like the little white girl,
right.
Kane
Exactly.
Kane
That's
Clark
what I
is.
got from it. I'm not gonna lie.
No, I don't think there's anything special or malicious on both ends. You know what I mean? It's just like I said, if somebody else would have fouled Reese like that way, Reese would have acted the same exact way. Um,
Yeah.
and Clark she just felt the need like to foul because Reese pushed like her teammate, so she fouled her. I don't know. I don't think I really don't think it's a big deal. I don't think it's a big deal.
It wasn't. Yo, bro, I done seen way where I done seen Shaq foul somebody, then get up and punch the nigga in his
Yeah, yeah,
face. You know what I
yeah,
mean? It was crazy. But this is the foul. Let's
hmm
just take a quick look at it real quick.
yeah. And they called her
For the
for
three.
a fucking flagrant. Which see. Just look there. Angel Reese like pushes like her teammate, and then Clark saw that and she gave her like a hard foul, and that was it. Ain't
But
nothing crazy.
it was like
Not
there was nothing crazy. It was like Shorty grabbed the ball and was like, and it was and like it was like a whole everybody stopped because everybody seen it coming, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. It was like a quick pause. For some reason, my internet's acting up right now. But
yeah.
it was a quick pause, and like she grabbed the basketball. You know, she went for the three, missed. Reese grabbed it, and it was like a quick, like 2 second pause, and then boom, um, she fouled her. I thought Reese was gonna swing. Not gonna lie, I thought she was gonna swing. The fact
Nah,
that Clark didn't even flinch, like Clark looked back, like, yeah, I wish you would. Yee.
nah. Reese is like a Draymond Green for the
Bully.
WNBA. No, it's not that she's a bully. I think she just plays with that edge, and I love it. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I love it. I love it that she's on it, and every
Yeah.
game she plays the same way. You know what I mean? She plays with the edge, and some people that's the way that they have to play in order for them to do well. You know what I'm saying? And then you have like the other players that just kill you like with skill. You know what I mean? Just like a Caitlin Clark. You know what I mean? Because Caitlin Clark had a triple double like in that game.
She's
You
a
know what I'm saying?
monster, bro. She's
And
a mon. Last year, she broke so many records. She was in the motherfucking media every game, bro. Every game that woman was in. Her and Angel Reese. But you gotta understand, like Caitlin Clark is just like is the face of women's basketball. You know what I
oh
mean?
yeah,
That's the face. Like she
oh yeah,
deserves to be the logo of the WNBA. So
and like everybody hates on her, you know, because she's making the most money. She has the most endorsements. I mean, and they all say it's white pri-
privilege.
privilege, but it is what the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She's good.
Yeah.
She's good.
Let me ask you something. Because this is exactly what I wanted to talk to you about. So it's funny that we segue into this. So, have you ever been great at something? I know you have, like, and I know the perfect example, but have you ever been so great at something other niggas will prevent you to be great, bro? Like they won't let you.
Oh yeah,
You
for
know what I
sure.
mean? Is there like an example you can give me, like where it was just like, because I'm going through something where it's like I feel bad, but it's just that these niggas are really crabs, bro. Like they really are just crab in the bucket ass niggas. They don't want nothing else to, you know what I mean? If they can't get the success, they don't want nobody to get the success. You know what
Oh
I
yeah.
mean?
I mean, that's every day up in the hood, bro. Every day. No, no. e- Everybody could be up in the hood all together, right? But the moment that that one person wants to go to college, wants to
Mm-hmm.
do well, wants to move out the hood, is you know, fuck that nigga now. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And it's unfortunate because it's hard for people to applaud and to support like the next person when they doing well, or want to do well.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I've learned like the hard way that a, a lot of people that you call your friends are not your friends. They're just around for the moment. But that time when Burrow is gonna go to the next level, or get a promotion, or or wants to excel up in life, you will see who's gonna be there and say, "Yo, bro, much love to you, man. It's amazing. I've seen you come a long way." Boom, boom, boom. It's very rare. It's very rare to really have really good people that you could actually call like your friends, that would be like your support system. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying that, you know what I mean? And I've I've experienced that in lots of things. I've experienced that up in the club world. I experienced that up at work. I've
Yeah.
experienced that like in family too. You know what I'm
And
saying?
you know what's the crazy shit? Because I'll give you this one, right? So when I was coming back, right, and we were doing the split, it was like people will get mad at you for doing what you were doing. And then it'll be like when it was under one umbrella, everybody was like, ah, Boogie, I love that nigga, good nigga. Da, 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 da. Then it was like, as soon as the split happened, people now same niggas that was just on your dick. Nah, fuck that nigga, bro. You know what I mean? Burrow, that nigga has no, you know what I mean? It was just, it's just so much shit, bro. Because I'm going through the same situation where it's like I built something that
Right.
you know what I mean. I built something great, Hav. Like I built. I know you was kind of watching me when I was coming back out, like when I came home and shit like that with the rapping and shit like that. But I was a star out here, bro. Like I was just a natural born. Like you prepped me for these moments, bro. You know what I
Right.
mean? Jail prepped me for these moments and shit like that. And I built something with some guys out here. And it was like because niggas couldn't beat me or they couldn't figure me out, or I wasn't just gonna let just anybody just be anybody to me. You know what I mean? Like I held myself to a certain standard. It was like, oh, he's difficult to work with, or he think he better than him, or it was just always some antics, bro. And
Right.
I'm from New York, so we play however you want to play. If you want to get disrespectful, we could go that way. It was just a bunch of shit, bro. And it was like that was 9 years ago, and now we doing some shit where it's like I was possibly able to make a return to battle rap.
Right.
So the dude made the contract last night. Everything was set. We just launched out through Salva Creations last night. So I'm like, yo, we're gonna sponsor everything. Everything is gonna tie into it. Everything is gonna be good. And I just got this feeling of like niggas ain't gonna let me be great, bro. They're gonna find some way for it to be my fault and to crucify my wife's brand because of me, and it just all turned into this negative spiral where it's like I want to do something great for, or I could have a business opportunity, and niggas is gonna take it to the point where it's just gonna be bad energy all day, bro. It's gonna be, you know what I mean? It's just gonna be all bad, bro.
Well, this is what I would tell you. Um, from what you said, you're choosing to lose already because you are choosing and saying, "Oh, that these niggas are not gonna let me be great." Fuck that. If you're great, you're great, and is gonna slow down like that train, bro. You feel me? You gotta stay
Right.
laser focus on everything that you do in life. Because again, I've learned like I've learned through my trials and tribulations that, you know what, man. I can't really depend on nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like if
Right.
I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it because I want to do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And and plus, if I succeed, great. If I don't, it's great too because I'm gonna learn from it and I'm gonna continue on that road, bro.
Right.
So the biggest like the mistake that anybody could do is allow other voices to get in your head to disrupt like your path, bro. Like your path is your path.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And just stay on that road, bro.
Well, I seen it where I took a loss to take a future win, right? Because it's
Right.
like right now, yeah, I lost out on a little bag, a little promotion deal, whatever. But it's like, do I want to surround myself with the energy that's gonna disturb my peace? Because I'm at peace, bro. I don't need the little bag that they giving me. I don't need the promotion. It was just a great fucking idea that I came up with that
Right.
it would have been a good ass look. But it's like,
Not
do I
all
want to
money is good money, bro.
do I want to sit here with Hive Boogie and my nigga and Sean McGee every fucking week and just bullshit and talk? And make my money and get my sponsors and do everything by just doing what I'm doing myself. I don't owe nobody. I'm not bringing no
Right.
other. Me and my brothers don't argue nothing. Or do I want to get into a sport where I know that most of these niggas are delusional, bro? Like fucking delusional. Like these niggas, this is all they have. You know what I mean? So like these are have-nots
But
with a nigga that has, and it's like it's a lose. It's a lose-lose for me. So
you've been in that world, so you know how that world, like how it fucking operates. You know what I'm saying? And so you pretty much know like what you're gonna go and sign up for.
right.
You know what I'm saying? And as I recall, a couple years ago, you was at a battle, right? And there was some sort of fucking issue, right? Like,
Yeah.
you
Big
know,
issues.
so, bro, first of all, we are way too old.
Too old, bro.
We're way too old to be going through any type of drama at all. It's not worth it.
Right.
It's
Yo,
not
bro,
worth
I'm not gonna lie. If I throw a punch if I get into a fight today, bro, I need at least a week and a half off at work.
Yeah, I'm not doing it. Listen, I'll give you a good like fucking 30 seconds. And then after that, I'm tapping out, bro. You
Yeah.
got, you know what I'm saying? It's not worth it. Like,
It's gonna be one of those things when niggas hit you, you hit the nigga, you're like, yeah, motherfucker, then he hit
yeah,
you. Come on, man. What are we doing, bro? Like, come on,
yeah,
man.
yeah. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I've been there.
Yeah.
I've done that. You know what I'm saying? If I I don't be around up in the room if the vibes are not good. I'm not gonna be around if shit's gonna disturb my peace because I'm good in my life.
How
And,
long did it take you to separate yourself from the club world completely? Or if you are completely done with that?
oh yeah, no. So
And what was the what was the straw that broke the camel's back? What was the moment where you was like, fuck this and everybody in it, bro? I remember my moment. Boy. I went back to Ohio and I cried in the motherfucking car the whole way, bro.
as far as the club world, it was a accumulation of a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? I saw myself giving a lot more than what was given like to me. You know what I'm saying? I did a lot. I did a lot of running around. I showed a lot of love. I did a lot like for people, and I didn't get that or just a little bit of that like in return. So I felt I was extending like myself way too much for people who didn't have that love for me. And all that time wasted and money that I spent every single day, every single night, popping bottles and this and that, bro. I, I don't even drink like that. I'm just doing it just
Gotta
to
love. Yep.
show love,
Yep.
right? So when like my daughter's sweet 16 like was up and she was doing the prom and all that, and then on that same night like I had to go to like a trophy party or some shit like that.
Oh,
I was like, yo, bro.
the triple doubles. Oh, nigga, yeah. You go to work, then you got to do the family thing. Then you got to hit the club at night. Then you got to wake up all the way in the morning to go back to work. Oh, before you go to work, you got to hit the diner. You know what I mean, with the club real quick.
Yeah. So it just got to a point where I was like, why am I spending my time with people who don't got love for me, and then I'm not spending enough time with the people that love me? You know what I'm saying? So then
I blame you. I blame you. I blame you all day because I wasn't a member of a club. I was the vice president and the president's protege. Like fucking you guys was like you just watch. You know what I mean? And the thing was you show love to get love. You do, you know what I mean? Like you say, you don't even drink, but you'll buy the bottle. I do all of that shit because of you niggas. And and you know what? It just made me a great person, but that doesn't get you anywhere other than realizing I'm better than all of these niggas. It's not because I feel that. It's just that I know there was days that you gave the barbecue all the bottles, Grey Goose and Henny, and was just like, have at it. And
I mean,
nobody would.
I'm not saying that like it was all bad. I met some great people like along the way that I have love for. But at the end of the day, I mean, you have to continue in your journey in life, you know what I'm saying? And like at the same time I saw like a bunch of friends of mine and they buying like their first fucking house.
Yeah.
And plus at that time I was like, yo, like I'm not even ready like to get a house, but for like my boy just got a house and we're the same age, we're from the same school, and I'm like, wow. So how did he do that and I didn't? So that's when it clicked. I was all right. I'm done with this club thing. I'm gonna stack up for a good year. I'm gonna get like my down payment of the 30 or 40 bands, and I'm gonna get this house, and that's it. That was like the real turning point. Was seeing some friends of mine get to that next level and excel. So that made me want to do it. I did not hate on them, but I thanked them for pushing me because that shit lit the fire up in my ass. I'm like, yo, I'm here in a 2-bedroom apartment like with my family up in the Bronx. I'm like, hold up, I gotta break like this curse. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta get to this level because like my man's is like on that level.
Yep.
So I didn't hate on him, but I thanked him for pushing me, to making me be more like fucking focused on the real shit like in hand, was to get out the hood and like get my family out the hood and live a peaceful and happy life. You know what I'm saying? And
D-Prez took me and he was like, because when me and you split, bro, I was lost. I like, bro, I don't have no family. I'll live with my family, nigga. I don't have no family out here.
right.
And the nigga would be like, yo, come on, D fucking acting like everything's a fucking secret, bro. Like nigga taking me to his one spot, they ain't taking me to his other spot. Like he's like, that's how you gotta move, you know. Like don't let niggas know how you move. Don't like the lessons that niggas give, bro. And just watching niggas like I literally watched you go to that apartment, you know, to you know to your house and shit like that. Like and watch D go from Soundview to you know over here to over there, and it was like. I'm watching niggas go from a Honda to a Chrysler, you know what I mean, and building their credit and doing all of this shit, and it's like, yo, you know, like I was a complete bum. Like I was 16, 17 years old. I like niggas was giving me jobs. I didn't want to go to work. I just wanted to rap. Like that's it. But then it was nigga D had a stack of my music and it would just sit there. And he's like, nigga, I'm not gonna do nothing for you. Like, nigga, I'll support you, but you gotta do that. So I had to book my own studio. I had to do all of that. Like, bro, niggas just made me elevate myself. You know what I mean? Like that, like the niggas that I was around, bro, they made me elevate myself, but it made me sick because of the people around y'all. You know what I mean? I love you. I love D. I love certain people and shit like that. But the people y'all had to politic with, I didn't rock with them. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much in the situation I'm in now.
You know, just like again, man, don't let nobody disturb your path, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you say this is where I want to go in life in the next year, in the next 2 years or whatever, stay the course. Don't let nobody have that type of energy to have the power to disturb like your path, bro. You know what I'm saying? If somebody got love for you, trust me, you will feel it. You know what I'm saying? And the same way, if it's somebody is fucking phony, like fucking with you, you gonna know. Vibes don't lie.
Oh, yo,
Vibes
I could tell by your handshake. I could tell when you called me. I don't. We don't even have to be face to face. I could tell if a nigga don't fuck with me when I hear that. Yo, listen, you man. Taught me that shit. Matter of fact, because there was a point where Hive Boogie didn't fuck with me. My brother didn't fuck with me, right? So there's this thing in New York, right? When a nigga don't fuck with you for real, and he loves you, but you know he don't fuck with you. So when Hive Boogie loves you, right? When my brother, when Jay Storm love you, he does this. Gives you the hug, brings it in. You get the, you know what I mean? When Jay Storm don't fuck with you, you get the. Yo, he doesn't even close it all the way, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
I plead the fifth on that, but yeah, you know, like fucking is accurate, yo, bro, because I'm all about energy, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you give me good fucking energy, then I'm gonna give you like that same energy. But if you give me weird ass vibes, I'm gonna give you weird ass vibes too.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Because just be 100 with me. Like, you know, Hav, you know what, man? You know, I love you. Like, I fucked with you, but I didn't like that, you know, like that whack shit that fucking you did. Tell me, bro, because then I know where I stand fucking with you, and that's when I know if you a real dude or not. You feel me? But you know, if you're gonna be what's up, man, I love boom, 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 and then as soon as I turn the corner, be like, yo, fuck that.
Yeah,
bro. Then what the fuck are we doing?
And you know it's gonna get back to me, nigga. Like I hate that shit, bro.
I knew a lot more than what I gave out. You know what I'm saying? I just chilled. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna wait till shit like fucking happens, and then you know I gotta do what I gotta do.
Bro,
you feel me? But thank God, you know, ain't nothing really got too serious like that. Everything got taken care of, and we all move on, and like in life, I wish everybody well. I wish everybody success in like in their life, but I'm good. You know what I mean? Just
Speaking
like
of,
my Knicks.
that's what I was just about to say. Speaking of success, your Knicks is in here, but let me ask you something and be real with yourself, my nigga. Could they have done that if Tatum was there?
Of course, because we bust their ass with Tatum there.
Yeah,
Don't matter.
twice down by 20.
Twice
So,
down by 20 with him on the court.
bro,
Okay.
do you see how they violating niggas with Boston and Pacer jerseys? And if you in New York and you on Fifth Ave, 42nd Street, you somewhere in Harlem, Manhattan, be careful if you have any fucking other team on other than the Knicks. If it's not blue skies and orange skies, bro, you can possibly get hurt. Man, woman, or child, it does not matter. You are free game when you are down there.
All right. First of all, I don't condone none of that shit. You feel me? But yeah, this is a real time up in New York. And, Knicks fans are on another level. I mean, right now I see so many fucking Knicks fans that I've never seen them before in my life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm not hating. Come and join like the bandwagon, the more like the fucking merrier. But yeah, if you're from the Pacer fucking nation and you coming over here up to New York, just be careful. You know what I
Tuck
mean?
your colors
Because
in, man.
there's just a lot of whack jobs out there, man. Again, that's not us all Knicks fans. Because yes, I'm a diehard Knicks fan. I've I've been a long fucking suffering fan, but um, you know, I'm not taking it
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, no, I mean, yo,
you
but you
know,
gotta understand, like when it
I
comes
leave
down to
that up
certain
for the
sports,
like the young bucks are the ones in
yeah,
the videos like fucking doing that. But like us old heads, I'm not doing that shit. Like again, I'll give you a good like
niggas
30
been
seconds and then
waiting.
fucking that's it, my nigga.
Niggas been waiting.
Yeah.
Niggas been waiting 30 plus years
Since
for this moment.
2000 is the last time they went to the finals. Since the year 2000, 25 years ago, bro.
Bro, it's
And
not.
and and plus the kids that are doing this are not even fucking 25. So just imagine.
Bro, Nixon 6 was trending, and it's, yeah, bro. I would love to see the Knicks and the Timberwolves, bro. I would love to see that shit, bro.
That would be
Pacers is gonna be crazy as
storybook.
well.
That'll be storybook. But hey, I like the Pacers. They are a good, solid, all-around team. They're fast. They play defense. They shoot. Woo! It's gonna be a bomb burner. You know what I mean? And the Knicks are gonna have to match like their energy, and you know what I mean. So
Niggas was not beating anybody in the top 5 teams. They
nobody.
didn't beat Boston. They didn't. They beat what? They beat the Cavs, and they beat Boston one time, right? Or some shit like that. Bro, they wasn't beating nobody, bro. And
Knicks were
now,
Knicks were 0-10 against the top teams in the league. The Cavs, the Celtics, and the Thunder. They were 0-10 this year. Okay, the Knicks made the playoffs. Nobody gave them a chance against the Pistons, and they said, "Oh, the Pistons got the best player on the court." The Pistons are in Cancun right now. Um, they said that the Celtics were gonna sweep like the Knicks. Like the Knicks didn't have a chance. The Knicks lost to them in the regular season. The Celtics are on the plane right now to Cancun. Now everybody's saying the Pacers. The Pacers got a solid team. They got Tyrese in there. I don't know. So again, we're gonna shock the world. I'm saying that right now. We're gonna shock the world again, and we're gonna beat the Pacers in 6. Knicks in 6. It just sounds good. Knicks in 6. You know what I mean?
It sounds real good, bro. It
But
fucking sounds real good.
but and like the series is gonna be played a lot different because the Knicks really did not match up well against the Celtics, but they match up well against the Pacers. If you go by a position, by you know by a fucking like the position, like the Knicks have the upper hand on a lot of those slots. But I will say that the Pacers have a way deeper bench. So the Pacers are going to throw a lot of bodies on Brunson. But to me, of course, I said it the last 2 series, the guy, the X factor in the Knicks getting to the finals is Karl Anthony Towns.
I was just about to bring this nigga up. This zesty ass fucking guy, bro. So, if the Knicks win, right? Because I think the Knicks is like on to something where they're building a dynasty. I don't
Whoa.
oh,
Let's pump the brakes a little bit.
You know what I mean?
As much as I would love to believe that, not quite yet. Let's just get through the Pacers first.
But what I'm saying is like they're meshing, bro. Like, and Brunson is being, the Iron Man to this Avenger team. That it's, what I mean. They're right now. They're in the beginning stages of, but do Towns stay after? Like, say if they win the championship, they get a ring. Are the Knicks loyal to Towns, or do you trade Towns for like maybe a KD or a Giannis?
I don't think that anybody is untouchable except for Jalen Brunson. And maybe a Josh Hart. I would never get rid of Josh Hart.
Josh Hart, man. That shot he took to the eye and then just balled out.
He's the glue of the team. I think those are the two that I would not trade under any type of circumstances. So, I mean, if Towns doesn't show up, there's gonna be a lot of talk like with Giannis. There's gonna be a lot.
I mean, I think it should be a talk anyways. But even if they win, I don't give a fuck if they get a ring.
But just imagine a pick and roll with Brunson and Giannis. Oh my god!
I'll become a Knicks fan. I'm not gonna lie. I'll get a Giannis jersey.
Oh my gosh!
As a Knicks jersey. Ain't it kind of cool that WWE kind of called this last year? Did you see that?
That's amazing, man. That's amazing, man. I think that's really dope, man.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I like that shit right there, bro.
Yeah. I think
before we go,
I
just wanted to let you know I appreciate you. But before we go, I wanted to talk about Antonio Brown.
Yeah, I mean, at first when I saw like the pop up like on my phone, I was like, Antonio Brown is just a nutcase. He's always into some shit. But then I saw the video.
Yo, he crashed out, bro.
And then I'm like, you know what? That's good for Antonio Brown. Hell yeah, yo. Bust your gun at these dudes, man. They were trying to fucking jump him and fucking take his chain. Nah. He had every right to fucking defend himself.
See, here's the thing. Because I had to study this thing. He ran to them after. So I don't know where he was at exactly.
Right.
But the fact that in the camera, you were able to walk away and get somewhere safe. You was by yourself. You ran towards the danger and let off a gun around a bunch of people. Like, you didn't give no like when you have your gun, you have to give warning. Like, yo, I'm about to let this shit the fuck off. Like, you ran to I totally agree with you. but there is evidence where you went to cause bodily harm and inflict multiple bodily damage.
I'm not in law like enforcement. That's not my forte, my expertise. I just know as a dude up in the street, you jump me and you take and you try to take like my chain, and you do like the bodily harm towards me.
He said it's all fair game, nigga. I don't care, bro. Oh my god.
I will deal with the law later.
Yeah.
I will deal with the law later.
I feel it. Like, yo, dude, try to take that. I mean, that's law. You can't let a nigga take a chain.
And plus, up in the moment, I guarantee you that 95% of people are not thinking like fucking that way. You know, it's unfortunate, but that's just the way like the human brain works. You know what I
mean? I didn't really know. Did he hit anybody? Did anybody get hit?
I mean, from the video I saw him getting jumped, and then I think security guard or police officer, I think it was a police officer, was there, and he pushed like Antonio Brown, and then I seen and Antonio Brown walk off and then come back.
Yeah.
Right, but
that's
again,
it's gonna be bad.
I'm not sure if that's a full video or if that's an edit.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I'm just going from what I saw in the video. But like again, he was trying to protect himself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so, he might be cooked. I mean, he protected himself for sure. But
self-defense.
It's
and like it depends on what state. What.
But you know what's the craziest shit? That's the weirdest thing. You know, if somebody's robbing you and say they're leaving your house with your shit and they're running out of your house and you shoot them in the back, you're going to jail.
Yeah.
Even if you're licensed and everything. That means when like it's so many, that's why people think, oh, like you get your gun license and you're good. Like, no, nigga, there's ways to kill a nigga. You could kill a nigga and get away with it. You could kill a nigga and get it completely away with murder, hands free, and it's legal. But
a person has to be in front of you, and as soon as they lift up like their arm, is when you could just blast them.
But you also have to give warning.
Yeah,
you have to let them know, like, hey, I have a gun. I feel threatened. You have to have that because it's just rules to this shit. I mean, of course you could lie about it and stuff like that, but it's a way to defend yourself. And the way that I'm seeing it, he didn't defend himself. He went to go cause bodily harm. Like, even though I don't know, because I feel the same way. I'm crashing out for my chain. I'm not gonna lie. I got 2 Jesus pieces, and I bought them bitches in the back of the mall. But I'm still going all out for them motherfuckers, bro.
But from what I read, he just bust off like some warning shots. So
he's good. He's just gonna get like a little smack on the wrist, maybe
like a community service, $1,000 fine.
Thought the nigga bodied somebody or something. But hey, appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you all the time, man. Just want to let you know that the website Yatu Sabe Creations is up. We've officially launched it yesterday. So if you need any custom work, anything done, hats, hoodies, shirts, anything, like, look at this right here, boy. Like, yo, like, I love this hat, bro. Like
nice.
You know what I mean?
Shout to Pod Stars. Shout to Yatu Sabe.
Shout out to Shayu Clothing Line, Storm 300 TV, man. We're looking good with the little, you know what I mean? We're gonna have some celebrity guests up here very soon. Hi, Boogie, let them know where they can find you at, bro.
Yeah. At the time being, you can catch me on IG at JStorm300. Just stay on the lookout, and you can also subscribe to Storm 300 TV on YouTube as well. I'm gonna be putting a lot of content on there too. Like little small clips, like fucking here and there. And I'm also gonna kick some old school vintage videos of Young Burrow over here.
Yo, bro, I was watching the Orchard Beach one the other day. I'm like, yo, I had no facial hair, bro. It's crazy,
Oh,
bro.
trust me, I got a lot more. Trust.
Yo, bro, it's wild, bro. Yeah, man, I can't wait to see it, man. Always down to watch the content and stuff, bro. I'm about to watch this wrestling tomorrow. We are not. I don't think we're gonna go live, but tomorrow is the next game.
No,
So,
it's a Wednesday. It's Wednesday.
oh, is it Wednesday?
Wednesday. To tomorrow is the Thunder and the
Thunder.
Wolves.
I might just go live just to watch that. But if you want
I'm
Wednesday, we can
going for the
do.
Wolves.
Yeah, me too. Timberwolves all day. Listen, bro. I
Just,
need a fucking Ant-Man
just,
jersey.
just imagine Julius Randle going against the Knicks and Karl Anthony Towns,
Bro, what? Yo, bro.
in the finals.
Yo, bro.
How ill like would that be?
Fire.
How ill would that be?
Fire. I heard somebody say that this morning at a podcast, and I'm like, bro, both of those trades were well worth it.
Yeah, it's worth it already. It's worth it already. So
Worth it, man. I'm gonna check you Wednesday, brother.
Yes,
Appreciate you. Yeah, go shop on Yatu Cyber Creations, and we are out of here, guys.